Is the world on the brink of a financial revolution that could reshape global trade and challenge the dominance of traditional currencies? Recent developments in Russia and El Salvador suggest we might be closer to this reality than ever before. In a groundbreaking move, Russia has legalized the use of cryptocurrencies for international trade, marking a significant shift in the country's approach to digital assets. This decision, which comes as part of a bill passed by Russian lawmakers, is set to take effect in September 2024. The legislation aims to provide Russian businesses with alternative payment methods for cross-border transactions, particularly in light of the Western sanctions imposed on the country. Elvira Nabiullina, the governor of Russia's central bank, has been a key proponent of this change. She announced that the first cryptocurrency settlement trade is expected to occur before the end of 2024, highlighting the urgency with which Russia is pursuing this new financial avenue. The risks of secondary sanctions have grown, Nabiullina stated, emphasizing the difficulties faced in making payments for imports, which has affected a wide range of goods. This move by Russia is not isolated. In a surprising turn of events, El Salvador has proposed using cryptocurrencies for trade with the BRICS alliance, potentially abandoning the US dollar in these transactions. This proposal comes on the heels of Russia's legalization of crypto for international trade and could signal a significant shift in global economic dynamics. Alexander Ulyukin, the first secretary of the Russian embassy in Nicaragua, shed light on the motivations behind El Salvador's proposal. There are difficulties in settlements between our countries since the dollar is the official currency in El Salvador, Ulyukin explained. This statement underscores the challenges faced by countries seeking to conduct trade outside the traditional dollar-dominated system. The potential implications of these developments are far-reaching. For the BRICS alliance, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, the adoption of cryptocurrencies in international trade could accelerate their efforts towards de-dollarization. By reducing reliance on the US dollar, these countries aim to insulate themselves from potential economic pressures and sanctions imposed by Western nations. However, the use of cryptocurrencies to evade sanctions is not without controversy. The US Treasury Department has expressed concerns about this very possibility. Elizabeth Rosenberg, Treasury's Assistant Secretary for Terrorist Financing and Financial Crimes, confirmed in a Senate hearing that digital assets could potentially be used to skirt sanctions. This acknowledgement highlights the ongoing tension between the potential benefits of cryptocurrency adoption and the challenges it poses to existing financial regulations and enforcement mechanisms. Despite these concerns, the move towards crypto-based international trade systems appears to be gaining momentum. The BRICS alliance is reportedly working on creating a payment system based on blockchain technology and digital currencies. This initiative could further solidify the group's economic cooperation and provide an alternative to the SWIFT system, which has been used as a tool for enforcing international sanctions. The adoption of cryptocurrencies by major economic players like Russia and potentially El Salvador could indeed lead to more widespread crypto adoption. As these countries demonstrate the viability of using digital assets for international trade, other nations may follow suit, particularly those looking to reduce their dependence on the US dollar or circumvent economic sanctions. However, it's important to note that this shift towards crypto-based trade is not without challenges. The volatility of cryptocurrencies remains a concern for many potential adopters. Additionally, the regulatory landscape for digital assets is still evolving, with many countries grappling with how to effectively oversee and manage these new financial instruments. Moreover, the use of cryptocurrencies for sanctions evasion is likely to face strong opposition from Western countries. The US and its allies may intensify efforts to regulate and monitor cryptocurrency transactions, potentially leading to a cat-and-mouse game between sanctioning countries and those seeking to bypass restrictions. As we consider these developments, it's crucial to recognize that the world of international finance is at a crossroads. The traditional system, dominated by a few major currencies and controlled by central banks, is being challenged by decentralized digital assets that offer new possibilities for economic sovereignty and financial inclusion. The actions of Russia and El Salvador could indeed be the harbingers of a new era in global trade. By embracing cryptocurrencies, these countries are not just seeking alternative payment methods, they're potentially reshaping the very foundations of international commerce. The BRICS alliance, with its collective economic might, could accelerate this trend, leading to a more multipolar financial world. However, the question remains, will this push towards crypto-based trade truly revolutionize the global financial system, or is it merely a temporary workaround for countries facing economic pressures? The answer likely lies somewhere in between. While cryptocurrencies offer undeniable advantages in terms of speed, cost-effectiveness, and potential sanctions evasion, they also bring new challenges in terms of volatility, regulation, and international cooperation. As we watch these events unfold, it's clear that the global financial landscape is evolving rapidly. The adoption of cryptocurrencies by nations and major economic blocs could indeed lead to more widespread acceptance and use of digital assets. However, this transition is likely to be marked by regulatory battles, technological advancements, and geopolitical maneuvering. The moves by Russia and El Salvador to embrace cryptocurrencies for international trade, coupled with the BRICS alliance's exploration of blockchain-based payment systems, signal a potential shift in the global economic order. While the full implications of these developments are yet to be seen, they undoubtedly represent a challenge to the status quo and open up new possibilities for the future of international finance. As we stand on the cusp of this potential financial revolution, one thing is certain: the world is watching, and the stakes are high. Like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date on the latest in BRICS Plus news. Comment down below if you have any feedback on the videos. I read all comments and do my best to respond to every one of them. Let me know additional topics you would like to know more about.